There are actors who act like couples, and then there are actors who make people forget that they are acting. Every time Bimbo Ademoye and Timini Egbuson appear in the same movie, the internet goes wild. The comment section is always full. Fans begin to ship, and suddenly everyone wants to know what makes them click so perfectly on screen. Today, we're going to be talking about every movie that they've starred in together and show you why this Nollywood favorite keep everyone talking. So in case you've been shipping Bimbo Ademoye and Timini, or you've watched some of their films and you're wondering which other movie have they acted in together, you are in the right place, because today we've put together a full compilation of their best movies from their earliest to their latest release. So make sure you sit back and relax, because we're going to be going on this journey together. So the first time these two shared the screen was in introducing the Kujus, a family-centered comedy about a very funny reunion. So Timini's character is part of the family trying to sort through misunderstanding, while Bimbo's character brings warmth, humor and relatability. Although this wasn't a romantic angle, but the subtle interaction between them caught fans' eyes. That's natural comfort. That was the start of the magic that we now associate them with. It is proof that chemistry doesn't actually need romance to shine. Sometimes it just shows up quietly in shared glances and timing. So the second movie they acted together was Breaded Life. This film was the movie that officially puts their chemistry in the spotlight. Timini plays a privileged young man whose life takes an unexpected turn, while Bimbo portrays a resilient, witty character who challenges him at every step. So from their playful banter to emotional confrontation, every scene they shared is layered. Sometimes funny, sometimes heartfelt, but always magnetic. So fans online couldn't help but notice that the romance felt real, the timing was perfect, and the connection was absolutely undeniable. The third movie was Entangled. In this movie, these two step into a deeper drama. Their characters face personal challenges and complications, testing their trust and loyalty at every turn. Even in tense or emotional moments, Bimbo and Timini manage to deliver subtle connections and chemistry that makes the audience to root for them. This movie proves that their pairing isn't just for light-hearted romance, it works beautifully in drama and conflict too. The fourth movie was Tanwa Savage, and this movie focuses on themes of marriage, trust and personal growth. So Bimbo's and Timini's character interact in ways that feel natural, relatable and grounded. Fans by now were already used to seeing them together, and the ease of their performance here only strengthened their pairing. So the chemistry didn't scream for attention, it whispered and audiences leaned in to notice it. Next is Big Love. This was arguably one of the most impactful movies for their on-screen partnership. This movie went viral. In this movie, romance takes center stage, emotional, grown-up and multiple layered. From moments of vulnerability to heartfelt confession scenes, Bimbo and Timini, they show a great depth that keeps viewers very invested. After this movie, shipping conversations moved from casual comment to serious fan dedication. Everyone wanted more of them in movies. Next movie was Unexpected Places. This brought a softer, much more mature side to Bimbo and Timini on-screen partnership. In this story, they play characters who meet in unusual circumstances, strangers brought together by fate, life and coincidence. So their initial interactions were very cautious and layered. It was filled with small meaningful moments, a glance, a shared laugh, or the subtle gestures that says more than words ever could. As the story unfolds, we see their characters grow, they learn from each other and navigate challenges that feel real and relatable. It's not the loud dramatic romance we sometimes see in Nollywood. Instead, it is grounded, heartfelt and quietly powerful. Fans who were watching this movie They were drawn to how natural their chemistry developed on screen and why. Even in calmer moments, the audience can't help but root for them together. This film proves that sometimes the magic is in the little things, the small interactions, the pauses, the way these two characters just fit. Movie 7 is Homecoming. This focuses on the reconnection and the emotional closure. Watching Bimbo and Timini here is reflective. It feels like two characters shaped by experience with layers of history in their interaction. Their performances here make audience nod, smile, and sometimes even tear up, proof of their on-screen magic. Movie 8 will be Last Straw. This is one of Bimbo and Timini's most intense collaboration. This was released on YouTube for fans to enjoy instantly. In this film, they play a couple under pressure, facing misunderstanding, family conflict, and life challenges that test their bond. Every argument, every emotional moment, every tender scene between them feels real and raw. The brilliance of this pairing here is how they make tension feel relatable. You can feel the stress and frustration without it being over the top. And when moments of connections appear, it hits even harder because you've been invested in their story the whole time. Fans often say that this film is one of the best examples of why shipping them feels so natural. It's not just about romance, it's about emotional depth. Next movie is Miles Away from Home. This is another YouTube release and it was released recently. In the movie, they explore love and connection across distance. So in this story, Bimbo and Timini's character are separated by circumstances beyond their control. Their chemistry is so strong that it fills every frame they share. Simple gestures, longing glances, and heartfelt conversations make the audience feel the distance and the tension. Even in scenes where they were apart, you can feel the emotional connection lingering. Proof that their on-screen magic doesn't rely on proximity alone for viewers. It is easy to get swept up in the story, rooting for them, feeling every moment of doubt, hope, and reconciliation. This film is a masterclass in quiet chemistry. And then finally, we have Real Love. This is a recent Valentine release. It brings Bimbo and Timini into a modern romance setting. Here, their characters navigate love in the age of social media, public perception, and personal growth. So from awkward first encounters to heartfelt confession, their chemistry is both playful and emotional. Fans will notice how natural their banter flow, how believable their emotional moments feel, and why watching them together is so enjoyable. By this point, their pairing feels very familiar, comforting, and irresistible, like seeing a favorite couple return to the screen, only better. From family dramas, comedies, to romantic dramas, from YouTube hits to cinema releases, Bimbo Ademoye and Timini Egbuson have built one of Nollywood's most consistent and compelling on-screen partnership. Their chemistry is undeniable, their chemistry is playful, and in tension-filled scenes and even in quiet reflective interactions, they act very great. Every film has showcased a different layers of their connections, keeping audience engaged and fans endlessly shipping them. Whether we are watching their earliest collaboration or their latest project, one thing is very clear: these two, they know how to capture hearts on screen. So now we want to hear from you. Which of this movie is your favorite pairing of Bimbo and Timini? I would like to know in your comment section. Let me know your thoughts. And I'd also like to know, have you seen each and every one of this movie? Because I have, and I know my favorites, so I'm wanting to know which of your favorites are these. And also let me know in the comment section, did I mention all your favorites, or are there some that are missing? Although there are some that were released in the cinema and they're not all on YouTube. Some are on YouTube, some are only on the cinema, and others might probably be on other platforms. But let me know which of them were your favorites so far and which of them made you to start shipping them. I'm also curious to know, so comment below, share your thoughts, and do not forget to like this video, subscribe to Cameroon Media, and hit the bell icon so that you never miss another Nollywood breakdown or fan favorite compilation. So that will be all for today. I actually enjoyed making this video because Bimbo and Timini, they are one of actually my favorites, so I really enjoyed making this video. So let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are, and I'll see you in our next video. Bye for now.